Hello, hello! Welcome back to Pokemon Unbound. I haven't played too much since last time I played this, because, you know, I ended right before a major battle, so can't really do too much. I think I can leave here, it seemed like. I always start my videos by transitioning from one scene to another, so I can easily leave here, do this whole, obviously. Anyway, I was looking at my Pokemon list. I'm noticing that my water types are leveling a little bit faster. No complaints, they're pretty awesome Pokemon, especially Samurott. But I figure also, since there's probably going to be a battle with some strong trainers coming up, I'm going to actually teach Surf, since I thought I had already done that, but hadn't, and I kind of want to. Samurott. And let's get rid of Brine. Still got Gabite up front though. Only because it's got a lot of power. Hopefully I can knock out every single one of their Pokemon. Oh, I could just go down the stairs, okay. Hopefully I can knock out their entire team with just Gabite. I see. Gotcha. You seriously never learn, do you, kid? Get moving. You're going to want to see this. All preparations have been completed, Zeph. You can proceed with the unbinding when ready. Thank you, Ivory. Just one last thing before we get started. Marlin, where is he exactly? I'm sorry, Zeph, we still don't know where he is. According to the grunt who delivered Zapdos to us, Marlin's off dealing with some unofficial business. The grunt said he wouldn't clarify any further, and I haven't heard from him either. He has been rather on edge lately. I hope he hasn't gotten cold feet now of all times. I would hate for him to miss everything we have worked so hard for. But either way, with or without him, the unbinding must proceed. Finally, the time has come to make our dream a reality. Once the Dark Force is unbound, I shall use its power to undo the tragedies of all those years ago. And then, at long last, his smile will finally return to me. The Keeper of Storms, Zapdos, come forth. The Sacred Flame, Moltres, come forth. The Disciple of Ice, Articuno, come forth. With these three legendary bird Pokemon assembled here alongside the Prison Stone, the seal can be broken. One with the shadows, one with the night, a dark hole traced by a ring of fury. With keys of ice, fire, and lightning, let the sealed force no longer be caged. At last, the bottle. All that for a bottle? Really? You know, you can just buy those at Kroger for like $4.95. With this, the Dark Force is mine to command. What? Nothing is happening. Why? The bottle is open. Hehehe. You, who do you think you are? Have you tampered with the unbinding? Answer me. Who, me? His name is Aklov. We apparently know this somehow. Oh, there we go. The name is Aklov. I am just a lowly grunt among the shadows, nothing more. Answer my question, grunt. Sorry, coughing fit. What have you done? What have I done? So many questions, so little answers. Nothing. The ritual itself went completely uninterrupted. In fact, I commend you on an almost flawless execution. However, there was one key component you were missing. Missing? And what exactly would that be? In order to release the Dark Force from the prison bottle, naturally, there needs to be somewhere for that power to go. To be exact, you need the Pokemon that used to house the Dark Force, something I notice you are sorely lacking. Of course, you would have known that had I not deleted that little detail from your files. Honestly, I hope to manipulate you by infiltrating your organization, but I'm almost disappointed. It was laughably easy. And now you have played right into my hands and released the prison bottle for me. All that is left is for you to step aside. I shall finish the unbinding myself. What? How dare you make a fool of me? You will pay for this insult. Houndoom, teach this fool a lesson. Hoopa, remove the threat. Just Alt F4 the Pokemon. Delete its own System 32. Impossible. Houndoom was that portal, so it was you who brought Ace to our base. I may or may not be putting a plug here on screen. Actually, that was Hoopa acting of its own accord. It knew we were about to begin the process of releasing its power, so in a futile act of desperation, it summoned Ace to rescue it from me. For you see, for reasons I cannot fathom, it is Ace, not I, that Hoopa prefers as its trainer. And so, naturally, I wanted to see Ace eliminated. Once he is gone, Hoopa will have to accept me as his true trainer. Only then will I finally be able to use its true power, capable of moving entire landmasses. Bruh. I concede. I cannot hope to fight a Pokemon like that. That is a wise decision. Now, stand aside. I'm sorry, Ivory. I couldn't finish what we started. But this is not the end. We will find another way to bring them back. And now let the main event begin. Hoopa, the time has come. Your true power is about to be released from the prison bottle. And as your trainer, I am fully capable of controlling it. At last, I have waited so long for this moment. Hoopa, the seal on your power has finally been broken. Yeah, this is Hoopa Unbound, I think it is. So like this is an actual thing from no lord, I don't even freaking remember. But like Hoopa's an actual Pokemon in a generation I haven't played, and I know that its power is supposed to be bound by a prison bottle and then unbound. That's like literally all that I know from that generation, so I'm glad to see that I know a little bit about this story-ish, sort of. Yay me. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Aklov, tell me. What reason could you have for doing any of this? If we share a common goal, perhaps we can work together. Cool. Our goals are inevitably at odds. I am a descendant of the so-called foreign king from the Great War. My goal is simply to finish what he started and win the war. With Hoopa's power now unbound, I will bring the weapon he created and use it to rain fire and destruction across Boreas. Then finally, his suffering can be at its end. Now, tell me, Zeph, what were your goals? My goals? There was only one I always kept at the forefront of my mind. It was to see him again, my little boy. Ah, what a waste. Such great power for such a meager wish. You lack ambition, Zeph. Enough of this. Remove yourself from my presence. The shadows are finished. It is time for Boreas to see the light of ruin. Now, but first, I see that our guest of honor has decided to join us. Grunts, bring him to me. Who, me? New phone, who dis? Grunts? Is this truly so surprising, Zeph? You and I both know that you are not the ultimate authority here. I have gone above you. I have spoken with Faye, and she has agreed that as long as I provide her with a small sample of Hoopa's power to study, I will be granted control of her Shadow Branch to do with as I please. All this text with the morning voice is really a pain. But this is my organization, in all caps, so he must be screaming it. I kind of refuse to do that. I will absolutely tear out my throat with morning voice trying to yell. I'm sorry. I founded the company, and this branch was only allowed to exist because I approved it. I may have retired and handed over the reins, but that does not mean I can simply be replaced. She and I had a deal. A deal which, need I remind you, you transgressed, Zeph. And no one is irreplaceable in an organization, not even you. But enough of this. Nothing you say will change the outcome of these events. And now, Ace, I can finally have the satisfaction of eliminating you once and for all. You have been a repeated nuisance to the shadows, and I cannot have you becoming a nuisance to me as well. Hoopa, summon a Pokemon to crush this fool. Ooh. Well, it could be worse. Well, it's level 44, which, incidentally, I think is the level in Gen 2, when you fight Ho-Oh. Gen 2 Gold version. Although it doesn't have pressure in that game. I would prefer to be using a rock type move. Almost wish I had Rock Tomb. Well, let's go for Dragon Claw, see what happens. And it's already beefing itself up, so I don't really know what its entire moveset is. I'm a little bit concerned about Sacred Fire. And a little bit concerned about Extra Sensory. Luckily, though, I am first. And this should do it for Ho-Oh. Am I going to have to fight Lugia as well? What? You actually defeated it. Summon another Hoopa. Oh no, I'm shocked. Totally unexpected. Didn't call this at all. Although I'm weaker, so that's a bit of a pain. I guess I'm just gonna keep going for Dragon Claw. Good chance I'm about to be knocked out here. Oh, nope. Still beefing itself up. It would absolutely be wiser for me to switch to a better Pokemon, but I would rather not take a blow as I switch, so I would, unfortunately, rather Gabite faint, and then I switch. Well, at least I got a crit on the way out. Gabite, absolutely OP. I think that alone is probably going to carry this. I need to send out a speedy Pokemon. I think Vanillux, you outspeed Samurott, right? It does, but I'm actually going to send out Pyroar. Because you got Crunch. I don't know why I keep forgetting about that. Probably because I think you're Fire normal, so I... Oh, and you're Special Attacker, so Crunch isn't very useful. I think Flamethrower would actually have done more damage, sadly. I might teach Snarl back to Pyroar because it's special. That way I can at least utilize some special attack growth. Everybody's gonna level up here. Everybody's gonna level up. Wonderful. Is that truly your best, Hoopa? Perhaps I should have simply done it myself. Ace, you have been an eyesore for too long. However, no matter how strong you may be, I still have my trump card. When I was granted control of these grunts, it came with a request. A beneficiary seems to have taken an interest in you, Ace, which is why I have been instructed to seal you inside this very cube. No, you can't be serious. The cube would never accept live organic matter. I would know. I built the security measures myself. You really have not kept yourself up to speed since you retired, have you? Faye has done a marvelous work on the special cube of hers. So watch carefully, Zeph. Watch just how far your invention has come. Stumbling over my speech here. A lot of words. Lots and lots and lots of words. Which is great for the story. It's bad for the commentary. Especially when... It's pretty obvious. I have a slight stutter, and I do slur my speech. I tend to just talk at the speed of light, so having to read the story and try to make it, you know, at least somewhat intelligible, not as easy when you first wake up. Aklov, don't proceed with this. What you're attempting could very well end Ace's life. I would prefer that to not happen, to be honest. If that truly is the case, whether he goes now or when the weapon is fired makes no difference to me. And before you think you can escape this, Ace, be aware, I know where your mother lives. That's kind of a cheap shot. Can I guarantee her safety should you attack me or flee? Good, so you will be cooperative. Then this is goodbye, Ace. May we never meet again. And I've been deleted. Payload received. That's what she said. Sentient matter detected. Copying. Entry H005 has been copied successfully. The data has been uploaded to the mainframe. I'm in the PC box. I guess an item box. Bruh. Is that Fantina? Hello? Tell me, how do I... okay. Bye. Aha, I can hop across. This seems very much like the distortion world in Platinum. Oh, shit. Okay. That teleports me. I should have seen that coming. Where are you taking me? This is very strange, I will have to admit. I can still sprint. Excellent. Oh, I must collect items. I think that's a fossil. No, it's a keystone. Odd keystone. I went the wrong way. Oh no, I can go this way. Choice of... I saw that. Hello. Can you please just toss over an escape rope, preferably? Actually. Oh. I can't divide by 0 and access my own cube. Nor can I access my Pokemon. Oh, holy crap, I'm actually getting motion sick. If I'm sprinting and I have my eyes on any of these items, that really messes with me. Oh, now where? I always find it's better in Platinum to skip the first one that you come to, which is why I just obviously run around the little teleport thing to hop around. But it doesn't seem like that should be the case here. Let's take this one. Oh, that's, I think, actually where I wanted it to go. Explicitly where I wanted to go. Okay. Hi there. I can't believe my eyes. You're my son. Oh, shit! Darth Vader! Ace. No matter how old you get, I'll always recognize you. Oh, they got you too, huh? Marlon, how do you know my son? We've run into each other a few times now. Your son seems to have the same sense of justice as you. Always running in blindly when he's not wanted. Yeah, it's me. Then I guess you turned out just as I hoped you would, Ace. I'm so proud of you. I'm at a loss for words. Oh, watch out. You need to be mindful of your surroundings in here, Ace. Items from many different trainers are constantly arriving, so you can never know when one is going to come flying out of nowhere. That's what that's all about. So why are there random flying people? How many people have the grunts already taken then? Also, Pokemon can apparently enter in here. And there's other trainers, but that was just a little girl. What the heck? That's actually messed up. But for now, I think we're in the clear. I just keep like watching all the things flying across the screen. It's like, what? It just begs the question, why are these items here? Like, why is that there? Why are there people? Why are there Pokemon inside of a bag? Why are the items not auto-sorting themselves? That is a feature. Didn't you read the documentation on the game? Come on now. These platforms usually stay for us to stand on. Not that they're meant for us, of course. As I'm sure you guessed, this place wasn't designed for human life. Then what exactly are these platforms here for? Like, they're sedentary? That's a word, right? Not sedimentary, that's like a type of earth. Sedentary, they're just stationary. That's a word. But they're not moving. Why is that? Sending people here is something that shouldn't even be possible. Oh, I forgot to ask. How did you wind up in here too? And did Hoopa ever make contact with you? Marlon tells me it's been 16 years since I was trapped in here, so you must have seen Hoopa by now. Oh, poor Hoopa. I never intended for that to happen to it. I was trying to protect it when I threw it in the ocean, but it seems it ended up in danger anyway. Marlon, from what I understand, the Shadow Warrior project is still ongoing. 16 years and you continue to inflict such cruelty on both people and Pokemon? We were desperate, Aros. There was no denying the improvements with each experiment. We were getting so close. I know your intentions were good, Marlon, but even the worst of men had good intentions at one point. And unfortunately, the harm you inflicted outweighs the good you thought you would bring about with your actions. Why can't you see that? Of course, I'm aware of the harm we caused. Were it up to me, our research would have been restricted to Pokemon that wouldn't have been hurt by the process. But Faye, she insisted we branch out and use different species of Pokemon. That witch. That's what you meant to say. She's the reason I'm even in here at all. I knew from the moment she saw Hoopa that she had a growing obsession with it. That's why I cast Hoopa's Pokeball out to sea, trying to put it out of her reach. When I met with her on the bridge that day, she asked about Hoopa. I tried to play it cool, saying that I no longer had it. When she heard that, she took a cube from her pocket and, well... Wait, was it because I opposed the Shadow Warrior project? After I discovered its existence, I secretly began sabotaging your work night after night, but no, that can't be. I shouldn't even be alive were that the case. Whatever her reasoning was, Aros, she certainly didn't tell us anything. We weren't even aware you were alive at all. I just saw a Master Ball. I'm a little jealous. If you can call this living. Sorry, gotta stay hydrated. We're nothing but data right now. So are we really alive? How do we know we aren't copies of our real selves and our physical bodies are gone forever? Oh, that actually jump scared me. Holy shit. Okay, what's going on? What happened? Oh, that happens every so often. It means the cube is about to begin the sorting process. Well, okay, I was just joking about the sorting process. I guess somebody actually read the documentation. Well done. Soon we'll be whisked away to some other cube sector. You'll get used to it eventually. I would prefer that to not happen, because that's a little jarring and really piercing on the ears. Eventually, don't tell me we're about to be trapped here. Is there really no way out? If there was, I would have freed myself ages ago, Marlon. I've tried everything, so unless you've thought of something I haven't, better get used to your new digital life. It's not all bad, though. At least we don't need to eat or sleep. It's depressing. I really wish I could have gotten to know you better, Ace. Maybe if we get lucky, we'll wind up together again someday. It can't be. Is that a Cube V3? Let me guess, it just so happens I happen to have a cube that has some sort of technology that allows us to transport the hell out of here? Marvelous. Marlon, do you have one too? I do, yes. What does that have to do with? I think I know how to free you. I see where this is going. But only if I'm right about this place being the third version created of Cube Space. I'm pretty sure I am, though. When I was first sent here, the place was devoid of items. The Cube V3 had only just been revealed to the public, but no one had access to it yet. It didn't take long to figure out I had been trapped in a more advanced cube space. I came up with a plan to free myself, but my own cubes and outdated V2. But as for you two, I think this can work. Okay, at least it's not just pulling it out of his ass. It actually makes somewhat sense. He can't get out. He's been trapped here this whole time because he has outdated technology. He was sent here, like, I guess on the verge of them releasing the version 3 of the cube space. And so since we were sent here with the modern cube, we would have access to leave. That somewhat makes sense. I'm not too irritable about that. What do we need to do, Aros? Hurry, we can't have much time left. Hand me your cubes. I'll make the necessary modifications for your escape. If I'm correct, opening your cubes in here will cause a chain reaction, one that will forcibly eject you from cube space. Good thing I didn't try to open my cube earlier. Are you sure about this, Aros? Will this actually break us out? Either that or your digital selves will be destroyed forever. No biggie. Don't worry, I rate your survival odds at being higher than not. That's comforting. If this works, promise me something, Marlin. You'll later rest those Pokemon that you've turned into Shadow Warriors, and you'll end the Shadow Warrior project once and for all. Alright. You have my word. I doubt we'll be making any more as it is. The fact that I'm trapped here clearly shows the Science Society has terminated our partnership. What about you? Are you not coming with us? I can't. At least not without a QV3 of my own. In order for me to escape, someone on the outside has to let me out. And Ace, I wish we had more time to talk. If only we were meeting under better circumstances. Bruh, please do not. I'll keep this brief. Help Marlin and the Shadow Warrior project. From what I remember, they're highly sensitive to light, so exposing them should lay their souls to rest. And above all, save Hoopa. The longer its power remains unbound, the more it loses its sense of self. You can find its power, and you can return it to how it used to be. Alright, I'm done. I'll set your coordinates to Cinder Volcano. If you make it out, it shouldn't take long for you to reach the Shadow Warriors. And as thanks in advance, I took the liberty of giving back what you lost because of them, Arlen. No, that shouldn't be possible. I was somewhat ready for it this time. Never mind. You're running out of time. You have to go, now. Aros, I promise I'll end this. When I do, I swear I'll return for you. I swear. Goodbye, Marlin. Ace, don't forget what you promised me. Well, looks like we got ourselves a new task. So where exactly do I have to go? Oh, right, I unselected that because I kept bumping that with my leg. I have restless leg syndrome, so I tend to just hop my leg up and down. So when I'm trying to play one-handed, it's not... I tend to bump buttons I'm not supposed to be bumping. So I'm actually where I'm supposed to be then? I just go inside the volcano? I don't know who you are, but you're not getting past me too. I tried. Light of Ruin Grunt. Are they going to be using fairy types? Was it a mistake to send out Gabite? Got a level up though. And a new move, Bad Tantrum. Okay, I might be able to see what this move actually is because I don't think it's an actual move. Ground, 75-100. If the previous move failed, frustration doubles the power of this move. Interesting that they can actually do that kind of mechanic in this game. So if I have a move that misses, then it deals 150, which is same type attack bonus. Whatever the number is on screen. I think I would prefer to just keep Dig though, because my moves are, well, never misses, 100 accuracy, and, well, Metal Claw, which it's basically just a steel tackle. So, yeah, I'm good. What else you got for me though? Sylveon, you do in fact have fairy types. Okay, I will switch to Vanillux then. I'm still a little bit salty I couldn't use Sylveon in Pokemon Sword. Your shot though. You avoid the attack. How dare you? Fairy filled move. That's kind of all I know about it. I know the grassy version, like grassy terrain, heals grass types. electric types means Pokemon, or the electric type one means Pokemon can't sleep or something like that. They have various effects. I just don't know what all of them do. I think it was like Gen 6 that introduced that. Might be Gen 7. And down goes Sylveon. I like how it does change the background and keeps it on the field. That's pretty cool. Ribombee. I'll just stay in. Seems like these are all fairy types. Steel and poison, always the best to use. Terrain returns normal. And one more should do it. No! I can't believe it. Wow, we're starting to get to the point where a Moo Moo milk isn't enough to always heal me up to full. I don't remember what type Pollen Puff is. I think it might be bug type. I think that's a move that I... Really? 2 in a row? Anyway, I think that's a move that I like to teach Eldegoss because it's really good to have as a bug type move on a grass type. That's not where I want to go. Please just be accurate with your move. That's all I ask. Thank you. I mean, I could have used any other move. I just figure, you know, I wouldn't miss 2 times in a row with 90 accuracy. This is weird victory music. Super quiet after the loud Pokemon battle music. You can't beat. I can, and I will, and I am. Ace? But you're supposed to be out of the picture. How is this possible? I need to warn the others. Well, as much fun as I had cosplaying as a Master Ball for a little bit, I am going to end the episode here. Seems like we got a whole bunch more to go through. So I will just go ahead and say that if you liked the video, feel free to drop a like or even a dislike. You can even comment down below and I will read it and I will probably respond to it. And you can also subscribe if you want to catch more. I noticed that a lot of people seem to enjoy the Pokewild series, so catch more of that as well. Subscribe if you want to catch all those coming out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.